And now, to present the young, small hero of this game. He is on the quest to become the guy, and there is nothing that will stand in his way. He is the microphonic blast cannon of dead, the Kid!
Hey everyone, welcome to I Wanna Be the Guy, the movie, the game. So, first of all, I feel I owe an explanation to some of the people that have been previously following me. Some of my many Falconers who may already know that I have an I Wanna Be the Guy Let's Play in progress. Well, I just want to let you guys know that I've decided that I'm going to be scrapping doing the rest of that, and I'm going to be starting this over. So, what I plan to do this time is I'm just going to be doing it on very hard mode, and I'm going to be having fun. I'm not going to be taking much time to explain everything about this game. I may miss some of the funnier deaths and some of the little references, but sadly, we'll just have to go without them. And this is probably going to be a shorter Let's Play than most typical I Want to Be the Guy Let's Plays, so if you have not played this game before and you want to get the full I Want to Be the Guy experience, I suggest you either watch a different Let's Player or you play the game yourself. And also, on top of that, we are going to be taking over the lands of I Want to Be the Guy and renaming them all Falconland. Because since the guy chose not to name most of the places, I feel it's just my obligations to have to come through here and name everything. It shall all be parts of Falconland. So let us go and begin our conquest of what would be the future Falconland. So, coming up first, we have the cherry fields. Everyone's gotta love those cherry fields, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is easily one of the more famous areas in this entire game, just because... missed that jump. Because so many people probably haven't really exactly gotten to see much of the game past this point. But what shall become of these cherry fields, you ask? We shall use this place to make cherry everything, and we shall sell it for huge profit. Yes, we shall make cherries everything. We shall make cherry sundaes. We shall make cherry smoothies. We shall make cherries with cherries. Yes, it will be fantabulous. Forest Fantabulous Cherry Factory, where we shall sell everything completely overpriced. But considering that it is I Want to Be the Guy and cherries are evil and try to kill you, I think that the prices are actually going to be very fair. And nice, I actually made it through the spike path of death first try. You've always got to feel good about doing that. And there's a very strange thing about this place. If you'll notice, if you look above, you can see that the clouds, they are completely overcast, and yet down here we have stars. So I'm kind of suspecting that what might actually be the case is we may have a little bit of Majora's Mask going on here, and we are actually upside down, and the Earth is above us. So maybe that means that all of I Want to Be the Guy is upside down. It's all in the sky. No wonder this place, see, it's all above everywhere else in video gaming. That makes no sense whatsoever. Or we could assume that the guy decided to make these Damon laser shiny things to try and kill us. But they don't kill us, clearly. Because, look, whee! Okay, sorry for having to make the cut there, guys, but for some reason it seems that my editing equipment and recording equipment has switched spirits with I Want to Be the Guy. Because this game doesn't seem to hate me too much, but everything else seems to do, and I've had ridiculous problems, and hopefully it won't continue for the rest of this episode, and we'll actually be able to get things done, which is, well, let's just go and fight the first boss already.
Presenting one of the ultimate fighters the world has ever seen. He has a destructive force of nature, and he has carried that force into the video gaming world. He can reduce a man to ashes with a single punch, and he can reduce this kid to micromolecules with a single glance. He is the muscle-bound giant of overflowing manliness, Mike Tyson!
And with that, we are thrown into the first boss fight of the game, against who else but Mike Tyson, who in Punch-Out is one of the most ridiculous things ever, but thankfully in this game he has a weakness, which is his crying of flaming tears of manliness. Apparently that is a weakness to him, and it gives us a perfect opportunity to just lay to waste on him. Otherwise he would be perfectly invulnerable, but sadly he has a leak. He is a leak that is coming from his eyes. Poor Mike Tyson. Poor Mike Tyson. Sadly, you won't get as much screen time as some of the other bosses, because your screen time is already done. Goodbye, Mike Tyson. Have fun, in space, or the ground, or whatever the heck is down there, because I can't tell because there are clouds above and below us and stars in the middle of the sky, which makes no sense whatsoever. It's me, Mario. You got a total KO. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Mario. Thank you very much. You will have a great place in Falconland once we have taken over everything. And honestly, like, you'd have to think you could just, like, rotate this place around and it wouldn't really matter at all. But zip bumpity boo, hello moon, goodbye moon, down as a meteorite, into the only pool in the entire game. Seriously, what is up with the guy and only putting one water level? It's not even a water level, it's a puddle. He didn't even put a water level in his world to try and stop us. Like, guy, I'm afraid that that is not a good enough excuse, and I am going to have to outdo you in Falconland and put several water levels. Yes, indeed, there would be water levels, and I would know the perfect place to put the water level. Which isn't actually that way. That way is not for us yet. We'll come back there someday, but it will be quite a bit later. Instead, we're going to jump down the hole. And this is the place where I would put a water level. Like, I would just fill this place up, rearrange the spikes a bit, you know, add some electrical eels, you know, just Battletoads this place up a bit. Because that's totally what this area needs. I mean, oh, that's one of the lucky things is about these things, is that if you screw up a jump, but you get enough height, you can actually stand inside the blocks, which is very convenient for when you screw up, like I just did. Like, I thought it was completely screwed there, but then I wasn't. But yes, I'd replace the Mega Man segments with a Battletoad electric eels thing. Like, seriously, think about it. If you just arranged spikes and did like a zigzag route here with electrical eels, that would be so much worse than whatever this is. But I guess that it was too much trouble to put swimming mechanics into the game. Hi, Gutsman. Goodbye, Gutsman. For those of you who did get the chance to see it, there was actually a Gutsman cameo there. But sadly, he won't get to have that cameo because we just passed right by him. But if we did let him have his cameo, I'm afraid that he would kill us. And I can't believe I actually shot that guy. I thought I was gonna die, but oh well. And this is easily one of my favorite places in the entire game. It's not necessarily, like, just for the appearance, but I just love the gameplay here. Like, it just feels so much, it's so much fun to just jump on these single platforms, dodging all these spikes. And then, to follow it up, you have Quickman's lasers. What's more fun than just running through Quickman's lasers? Essentially, like, this entire area is, like, put here to make you feel like a badass when you do it right. But anyway, what would this place's role be within Falconland? I've seen bone coasters from the Mario universe. I've seen this place in 3D, with significantly more spikes, lasers shooting out everywhere, and an awesome roller coaster ride that just dodges around absolutely everything. Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh. That is, completely not how I usually do that, and it almost worked. I can't believe that I almost pulled that off. Well, at least now I have a backup strategy for when I screw up that. Too bad that I won't have time to practice that and get good at that. So we'll just have to rely on doing this the way that I typically do it, which is just a simple jump and then just running along the paths. Like that. And... nice! Nice! Oh! Okay, I screwed that up. I'm sorry. That was all my fault, entirely my fault. We shouldn't even be here anymore. I mean, it's cool and area and all, but I guess subconsciously I just enjoy doing this run too much to want to say goodbye to it so soon. So one more time through the Quick Man's lasers. So, just a question. What is your least favorite area in I Wanna Be the Guy? I don't know why I'm asking that, considering that this is one of my favorite areas in the game, but... well, one of my favorite areas except for this part here, but seriously, what is your guys' least favorite part of the game? I will definitely let you guys know when we reach that part, but it isn't here. And I'm sure that some of you have some very interesting stories to tell about this game, like with the places that you take. Thankfully for me, I, for some reason, like a lot more of these places than hate them. Anyway, without further ado, let us go on to what is actually already the second boss fight. But first we'll let the music in, because it's a good song. And now, we have pure silence. So let us just prepare mentally as we go forward into what is the second boss battle of the game. And sorry about that, guys. I had to make another cut there due to technical difficulties, but let us now go and begin boss fight number 2. Or rather, 3 in 1. First up,
he is one of the most memorable bosses ever in video game history. He has had numerous incarnations and has failed over and over, but always risen again to the challenge. He is King Super Boss Battle 256, Bowser! That's me, hooray!
indeed, we have Bowser as our first of 3 boss fights. And he's not too much of a problem because he gives you the way to kill him right there, and you just shoot the bomb, and he's done.
And now we have the boss who, really hasn't made much of an impact on anything. He appeared in, like, a few games and had a few cameos and a remake. That's about it. He is the overweight Frogger of Fury, Wart!
Yes, so Wart makes, if, in all honesty, I can only think of 3 other games that he's appeared in, and one of them was essentially the remake of Super Mario Bros. 2. And other than that, it was a cameo that he had in Link's Awakening, so he gets to make an appearance here, but the real threat really isn't him, it's that bonsai bill that makes this lovely bomb house. I would totally just spend so much time in that bomb house if it lived a little bit longer, but sadly it dies out really fast.
And now, the mad scientist with a mad plan for world conquest, the brilliant genius, Dr. Screech-Owl McWilliger, Wily!
Yes, this is the true boss fight of this. Like, really, everything else here really isn't as much of a problem. And yes, I got the super shot. That's sort of what you have to do. You shoot over in the left over there, and you get this crazy stream of bullets. Come on. Oh, I was so close. I'm so certain. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh baby. Oh baby. Whew. That is always just so intense. So absolutely crazy dodging that bullet there. But somehow I did it, and I'm alive. Yeah! And with that, I think we're going to be done for this episode. So I don't know if this is going to be... I'm assuming it's going to be about a regular-sized episode. It's going to probably be around the 15-minute mark, which is what I ideally want all these videos to be. I don't want to have all these stretched out 20, 28-minute videos, something ridiculous like that. I hopefully want them to all be around 15 minutes. But anyway, I have one more thing that I want to ask you guys. I would like you to, down in the comments below, suggest a song. Any song that is one of your favorite pieces of music, because I will be using one of those songs during the finale of this, because I'm going to be doing a finale a bit differently from what most people would do the finale of for this game. So, leave me a suggestion about that below, and without further ado, I believe that we shall end this episode. So thank you, Falconeers, for supporting me, and may you soar like the falcons that you are. And have a wonderful day.